What's up, everybody? This is Peter again for Sports Hot Rumors and Debates. How are you guys? For you Cardinal fans just like me, you knew this video was coming. I bet you that you were thinking of me when Kyler was throwing these awful plays, when Kyler was making such awful decisions. I know for you Kyler fans out there, you were just like, oh shit, I know, now I see what he's talking about. And if you didn't, you are probably one of the worst Cardinal fans there is, because you are contributing to what I've been trying to say. Now, first of all, I want to thank everybody who has been subscribing to my channel. First of all, I've had like over 100 in the last week, and I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And to reward you guys, I really wanted to break down every video. Now, I'm always not going to make Kyler Murray videos and Cardinal videos, but because I have a lot of Cardinal fans on my channel, I wanted to do a back-to-back Kyler thing, and I will definitely go into quarterback videos and all that other stuff. But what I really needed to talk about, and what I've been trying to say to some of you stubborn Kyler fans out there, what did I try to explain to you? This video behind me, I will show you in more detail what I'm trying to say. Kyler cannot get the job done. Yesterday, he blew the game so bad. And don't tell me it was the coordinator. Don't tell me anything, because the defense was fantastic the whole game. You knew Minnesota was eventually going to score when you have weapons like Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, and Addison, Aaron Jones. You knew they were going to score. But what happened is Arizona's defense was so great, but we couldn't keep scoring. We couldn't get the job done. Either we did zero or a field goal, like I always say. Kyler finally got his one good drive during the game, like he always does. It's always one good drive. We scored our touchdown, and then nothing. Again, just empty drives. And what I want to show you before I show you this video is the coach doesn't trust Kyler Murray. If anybody is asking questions of why didn't we go for it on fourth down at the end? First of all, that you wouldn't go for it on fourth down, because let me explain. If we did go for it on fourth down and we didn't get it, and Minnesota came down and tied it with a field goal, you would have said, oh, all you had to do was go, and they would have needed a touchdown. So don't come out with that stuff anyway. But the truth is if we had a better quarterback that we trust, like if that was Mahomes or Allen or Lamar, anything like that, you would have said, okay, let's try it because I trust them. They don't trust Kyler. And on drives, there were 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 8s that we ran the ball because we don't trust our quarterback. So why would he be your quarterback if you don't trust your quarterback? Does that make any sense? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a long video. I have all little things of different plays here, okay? It's the highlights, so excuse me if there's a few things in there. But we're going to start off with the very beginning of the game, okay?
You want to play this throughout the day. Here comes the rookie Trey Benson. Big hole, first down. Trey Benson to the 21. A gain of 10.
Like we talked about from the beginning. Our running is good. Our running gets us yards. And then Kyler has to do his job, okay? You're going to see here, when the rush comes on Kyler Murray, it just gets panicky, okay? He'll do one nice play, one bad play. So let's watch.
10th play of the drive. Murray dumps it off. Kyler can't break a tackle.
Okay, it's 3rd and 6 here. All right, very, very doable down. All right, we're gonna go back. You're gonna watch how quickly he sits. He gets panicky and he'll throw. He doesn't know how to handle these 3rd downs, and this is why we couldn't win the game, because we had so many 3rd downs, and that was what led to us running on 3rd downs. Was plays like this. To the regular eye, you'll be like, oh, it's just the 3rd. We settled for the field goal. But on crucial situations, this is why we don't win. He threw it to Connor. It wasn't enough yards. They don't trust him to go on 4th down. This is what happens.
Trey Benson to the 21.
Okay, here's the play. It's next down. Now we're on 3rd and 6. Boom, let me rush quick because the pressure's coming. Not enough. So we'll get a field goal, okay?
Kept him from maybe a touchdown right there and forces the field goal attempt. Forces the field goal.
We got the field goal. Now we're going to go all the way to 2 minutes, okay? This play is going to be 3rd and 2. And I'm going to explain to you what's going on here.
It's going to have Josh Metellus.
Okay, it's 3rd and 2.
Outside linebacker. Play action on third.
Where are we going?
Murray lets it rip incomplete.
Right? So again, this is another third down situation. Why? Let me ask you again. I'm going to go back. Why are we going so deep? Kyler Murray, the one thing that he did do well, he ran the ball 7 times. And he ran the ball well. And this is the plays that you need to run to get the play. Or at least get a yard. Do something to make it somewhat nervous for the defense where maybe you can go, maybe you can draw them offside. Do something. But this looked like Kyler Murray of Kingsbury when instead of getting the 2 yards to one of your biggest and best men in McBride, what do? We go deep. And I don't even know who he was looking at. Look.
Blake Cashman. And they're just going to have
okay, 3rd and 2. It's so easy, right quickly. Pressure, run up, do something. Nothing. Nobody. I don't know who he's throwing to. But Harrison was not open. Okay? So you're going to see how good Arizona's defense is. Look what we do here. We turn over the ball. If I'm right, this is Aaron Jones. Now we're going to turn him over. Excellent. Excellent. Great field position. We're in their own red zone. Amazing. Between stupid penalties and Kyler's awful decisions, we don't get shit done. Okay? So let's keep it going.
Lopez in Arizona.
Okay, we move back a little bit. 3rd and 21.
Would just set up the field goal with a short run.
Right? This is where, with penalties and everything, we're killing ourselves. And it doesn't seem like nothing because you're like, oh, we can get a field goal, we can do something. This is where you need to put the team, especially if our defense is doing well and we turn them over in their own zone. Kyler needs to be the man. He needs to get us in that end zone. He has not got us finished a drive in 2 games. You can't do this. The reason why people are like, oh, but look at his numbers. It's 220 yards, 250 yards. It's not. It's just little quick plays. McBride or Connor are making them get more yards after the catch. And it's nothing of crucial situations. There's a reason when we get to the red zone and near the end zone, we don't capitalize. Because he can't dump it anymore. He has to make it happen, and he does not make it happen consistently. I don't know how many times I have to say this.
D. Mercado, tackled by Van Ginkel and Jones. For the Cardinals. Ted Riley, who hit from 32 on their first drive, is...
That right there. That's a perfect example of why we need to get in the end zone.
Already moving up towards the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 4.
Look at this.
Coming and getting there.
Look at this.
White.
It's the 2nd quarter. Minnesota could have capitalized a bunch of times on this, and they did not because our defense has been fantastic, like I've been trying to tell everybody. It's been fantastic. Okay? So now what we're going to do, okay, I'm just going to let this video go. There may be some plays in there that I don't have down, but I just want you guys, we can watch it together.
To the quarterback for the sack. They're tied for first in the West.
And now we're moving the ball. This is the Kyler I'm looking for.
Murray
right here.
Up and takes off, and he's got all kinds of room. Kyler Murray crosses the...
This is where the guy we got, and this is the man he needs to be. You understand? Look at the difference that what we can do to field position if he does this. Let's go back, okay? It's a 2nd and 14.
They're tied for first.
Look, 2nd in red zone, right? Got time. I'm going to step up. I'm not going to stay back. I'm going to make it happen. He's going to step up. I'm not going to sit there back like this. Okay? 2nd and 15.
I've been there, and it's a challenge.
Yeah, everybody coming here. Murray
again, off his back foot.
He's from Michael Wilson.
Now,
makes the grab.
Right now, I guarantee you, right now, there's Cardinal fans out there saying that was an amazing play. What a throw, everything. It's off of his back foot. If you know football, you can't do that. Okay? What's happening to you? Try this at home. So if I'm sitting here, right, and I'm looking, and the minute I go off my back foot, watch my head. The eye level changes when I go back, okay? And then he's already short as it is. So now you're going back. It's hard to see. Now it worked. Wilson made a great catch. It was a great throw, right? It did it, but it won't be consistent, which is the issue with Kyler, because some plays you're like, holy shit, wow, that was fantastic. Me too. And then the next play you're like, what? Because he doesn't do the basics. So I'm going to show you the next play where we get lucky, because he's been getting lucky lately. He didn't get lucky in Seattle, but there was a few plays he got lucky that if you Go back to my video where Kyler threw across his body or he made some. I was like, that would normally get picked by a good team. Okay? Here's a good team. Now, here we go. Watch the next play. Here's the next play.
22.
Okay? Well, the play after. Excuse me. Here we go. Back foot again.
Just a 4-man rush. Tipped at the line. And caught. It's Wilson.
Okay? Let's go back again.
For a dozen.
Back foot again, but lucky that Wilson made a great catch.
Line of scrimmage. And then Bill. So just
back
a
foot,
4-man rush.
tip. He jumped too early. We got lucky.
Off the deflection for a dozen.
It doesn't work this way, okay?
Cardinals get a little bit of luck right there. 1st and 10 at the 33. Play action
Okay.
on first
Nice
down.
play.
Murray with his eyes
Nice
downfield.
play. Let's let me
Lets
run it.
fly. There it is.
Beautiful.
Elijah.
Held the ball smartly. Here's the thing. This looked a lot like the Kingsbury Kyler. When he rolls to his right, he is really good because he has power to his right. But the issue is defenses take that away. Okay? When he can do this sometimes, and that's great. But there's times that when they're coming from it, he can't do that, and where he struggles is that. But if you get Kyler on the run that way, that's where he's one of the best quarterbacks because he's unstoppable at that point. One, he's going forward, and the next, like the power from Kyler's arm is great. It's no more this back foot in the middle. Okay? So that was the correct play. It was great.
Begins.
Now we're in 3rd and 11 again. But where are you going? Where are you going? Look. This is why coaches didn't trust him. Okay? Let's look at this. It's 3rd and 11. Okay? I know you don't want to force, you want to get the points. But at least this is just like giving up. Okay? You got to make these plays. If you're down points, these are the plays we got to figure out, or at least somewhat. Let's get a little closer here to maybe you can go for it on 4th down. But what the fuck are you going to do with this play? Okay, watch. What are you doing with this play? I got to run backwards. I'm running backwards. That's why he never wins. Pisses me off. Okay, so we get a field goal. Where are we at now?
It's a chip shot from 31.
Now I'm going to forward this to the next play. I want you to listen to who catches the ball.
As long as 45.
After this
is 55.
Okay?
It is
great hit.
on the way.
After this. So listen to this right now.
Perfect. 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4 again.
To go in this half. Murray scans out of a tight pocket, delivers a strike.
Listen.
And there he is for his first catch of the day.
That's not a problem. That your superstar rookie, that's his first catch of the game. So this is where I blame the coordinator too, right? Get him a screen. Get him something. Get him a 3-yard play to get him in the game. Just do something. Don't have Kyler force like he did the other time. You got to get him the ball somehow. Set him up. You know how many times there's players who are struggling that just a short play will get them going? And I'm talking about, I played football just now. I'm talking about rough outside and stuff, not nowhere close to real professional football. So imagine, like I remember feeling like I want, at least give me something. All you got to do is catch the ball. Same thing in sports and baseball. If you had or basketball, shoot the ball just once, get a layup. Make it an easy shot and you got going, okay? Get to the free throw line. Baseball, get a quick catch. Just a single will get you going. Just small things will get you going, okay? So imagine what real professional athletes feel like, not me. Imagine what real athletes feel like. So get them a catch. Do something. This is where the coordinator is stupid for that as well, okay? But again, Kyler is part of this. You got to call it. You got to let him. You're the franchise. Both of you. Like, what are you doing? Okay? All right. So, I'm going to let this go. Okay?
Harrison Jr.
We're going to let this go.
Year 2.
50 seconds left at half.
Murray again.
Doesn't know what the hell he's doing. But this is what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay? We're going to go back. There's no idea what's going on, but he didn't force it. What did I say in all the videos? Run the freaking ball. Please run the freaking ball. This is what he does. He doesn't have it, you run. Okay, nothing's there. Great blocking. No, look, let me step away from you. Just go. There's nothing there. That's it. Look what you got.
Murray to the sideline.
Perfect.
Down. Scrambles for 11 to the 30.
But I'm going to show you now why.
17
Watch.
seconds. No
17 seconds.
Jr.
Boom.
Left. They throw quickly.
They can spike this ball. They don't trust Kyler. They don't trust him. He don't trust himself.
I mean, it seems like
I'm going to go back, and the announcer got cut off there. You could have rushed there, spiked it, and easily got a chance in the end zone. They don't trust Kyler. Kyler doesn't trust Kyler. So they settled for 3 points again. The announcer gets cut off where he says it seems like, and he was talking about they could have went for a play. Watch.
Jr. to the left. They throw quickly for McBride. They probably have 2 plays called here. Hustling up to the line.
No plays called. What's going?
I mean, it seems like
He could have done it. Okay. So we settled for 3 points, which was awful.
With his third make, and so 3-2 and 9-6, 3 field goals to 2, and the Cardinals with a 9-6.
Okay, where are we at now? Let's go to. I'm gonna go to 6:49. Okay, we're gonna let this go. Okay. We missed it. We played great defense again. No capitalize. Here comes the back foot crap.
They do bring 5.
Back foot again.
Over the middle, broken up by Murdo.
It's a bad throw. That wasn't pass interference, but they called pass interference. Again, back foot. Okay? When he does the back foot, nothing goes well. I'm going to say this until I'm blue in the face. Back foot, back foot. So I want you guys to watch Kyler Murray and watch all the great quarterbacks. Name the quarterbacks who are going off their back foot. Ever since I complimented Lamar Jackson, you watched him yesterday. After one, back foot, back foot. That's why he couldn't beat the Eagles. You can't do that. I get it. It's football. It's easy for me to say from my living room. But come on now. It can't be all the time. You're getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay?
Flag flies. Seen
Here
more
we go.
in this game because Stephon Gilmore limped off with an injury in the first half. Haven't seen him since. Murray drops the arm.
Nice play. Drop the ankle. Nice throw. I like it.
9 yards working against Shaq Griffin. All right, Pam.
Okay.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
Boom.
Again, they boot Murray. Tries to get around Cashman and does to find McBride.
That man could be getting 20 catches a game as far as I'm concerned. This guy is unbelievable, McBride. Okay? Has bailed out Kyler in so many things. So now we're going to watch the next play, and you're going to see how they don't trust Kyler Murray. Hold on. 3rd and 6. Okay? 3rd and 6. Go back in your memory to all the plays that he missed before on 3rd down. Okay?
6. They hand it off to DeMercado. DeMercado, nowhere to go. Cashman's.
They don't trust Kyler Murray. They didn't want him to get a pick. They wanted the defense to do the job, and they just wanted to settle for a field goal. You can't beat teams this way because it's inevitable that the team will start coming, okay? You can't do this. Now, you could do this on a drive or maybe 2, but it was nonstop like this. And you let Minnesota hang around, and look, okay? So now, I'm going to let this go.
Let's get a touchdown.
Please, for all of our sake.
Now, we stopped, if I'm correct, I wrote it down. We stopped them on 3 and out from what I remember, right? Yes. So look, it's 3rd and 15.
Effective blitzes
Boom.
Today. On 3rd and long, Jefferson covered by Murphy Bunting.
I'm going to show you 2 different throws from Kyler. Okay? And Kyler has his best drive after this. You hear the booze? Kyler has his best drive. This is his best drive.
2nd and 7. Murray looks to throw it again.
Back foot.
He's got Harrison
Jr. So it worked. I don't like that throw.
Got it across the
but it worked. Okay?
The turnovers, the sacks, they don't have any of either of those.
Look at the difference.
Over the middle, climbing the ladder to get it was Wilson.
Pay attention to the next play. Look at, instead of here, just look at the here. Okay? This is a big difference from this is all arm, this is all arm and body. Okay? Watch the difference. He just did an arm there, even though Harrison caught it. Don't be fooled by some of the cats. It's going to happen on some plays, but it won't happen consistently. He needs to throw plays like this. I am so sorry. Hold on. I do this once a time. I'll go back for you. What? Okay, he does this once a time. So we're going to go back. Let's go here. Okay. Okay.
Headline,
Sorry
he's
about
got
that.
it across the
Now watch.
45. The turnovers,
Okay,
the
watch this little step forward. Not yet.
Either of those
Forward.
today.
Boom. See the power between that? That is a great throw. Okay?
Who's coming?
This is his best drive of the game.
Man coverage.
Harrison Jr. to the bottom of the screen. They roll a safety over him, and so Zay Jones down the middle.
Great throw. Gave one-on-one. That's where you take a chance. I like it. Turned out to be a play. And then Kyler makes a great throw to Marvin. Always has one great drive a game. The rest are always crappy or maybe okay. Hold on.
Murray directing trap.
Listen to the announcer what he just says.
Catch all
Listen.
year with the target down the middle of the field. All right, this is where Arizona's not been able to finish a drive in two
games.
First down and 10. Murray directing traffic, sets his feet, whacks him in the end zone. Harrison Jr.
Okay.
He's got it. There's the touchdown.
Great throw. Even though I don't like the back foot, but no one's behind him, so it's either Marvin or nobody, right? Because he's throwing it high enough.
Again, Moreau is in there.
Great throw, great catch.
Playing kind of a reserve role, kind of thrust now into a full.
Now Minnesota comes down fairly quickly and scores.
Akers in there running back to begin this drive. From the 30.
Now they score. Now I'm going to go to, after this, they get a touch. I didn't like that they scored so quick, but you knew Minnesota on the road down to, they're going to start getting hungry, okay? But it's okay, because now we're up still. Because we were up, because we finally scored a touchdown. Now all Arizona got to do is just keep the ball smart, get another touchdown, be smart with what you're doing. They're not going to keep scoring, Minnesota. They're struggling to score, okay? All you have to do is be smart with the ball, keep driving. But the thing is, we can never put together back-to-back great drives. That's why we're always losing, okay? So we're going to show you now. We're going to watch right after this. They just scored a touchdown, Minnesota.
To throw for
okay?
Pressure from behind.
It's in the end zone. He falls, which it sucks. Okay? That sucked because the defense was being really good. So now you're going to watch Connor start the drive off great.
In the sense that they're going fast. They're trying to get initially
Joe
on a little throwback.
That was good defense. He had him.
Wilson did a nice job initially defending it. And
all right. Connor starts it off. Boom. Let's go.
Got a big hole.
Look at this. We're almost at midfield.
Connor gets 12.
Now.
Right now, pre-snap looks like man.
Okay. I need to pause this. And I need to talk to you guys. Because I take my videos. Anybody who's new to me, please go watch most of my videos. This is the situation here. This is where I'm going to be serious as a Cardinal fan, as a football fan, and as why Kyler will never be successful and needs to go. This play right here defines Kyler as an average quarterback with bad decisions. We are up by 6. It is 3rd and 7. If you don't get the first down, it sucks. But, okay, it's the 4th quarter. You do not give them any momentum. You do nothing. If you don't have it, fine, we'll kick it away. But great quarterbacks come up with this first down, or at the very least, leave it to the defense. How many times do I tell you Kyler runs back and just throws it and hopes for either somebody jumping up or it goes out of bounds? And I say it's going to bite him in the ass because he has no effing clue what he does when pressured. He just wings it like this. And I want you to watch because Murphy from the Cardinals from last time knows exactly what Kyler Murray does. He was on the Cardinals. He's a great defender. And I want you to watch. This play here is just ridiculous. Okay, this is after this play. Right? Great. Now we're going 3rd down. It's the 4th quarter. Here we go.
Right now, pre-snap looks like man blitz.
Moreau on Harrison to the bottom, and it is one-on-one. Murray keeps it alive. Kyler Murray looking to make magic. He's on Murphy, picks it off.
What the?
Right into his hands, but Murray.
Where are you going?
Kyler Murray looking to make magic. He's on Murphy, picks it off.
Let's go. Look, one more time. And Wilson's actually open, but he's not looking. He's just throwing.
Listen to the bottom, and it is one-on-one. Murray keeps it alive. Kyler
He's
Murray looking to make magic.
He's open.
He's on Murphy, picks it off.
It's just
Right into his hands. Byron Murphy against his old team comes up with
And
an interception.
A little more of a
despite
drop
this, Arizona plays great defense again. Okay, let's watch it.
type scenario here for Minnesota.
We're gonna watch the rest
14.
together.
Linebacker blitzes. Kaiser White hits Darnold as he throws, but it's threaded through to Jefferson. What a bullet from Darnold.
It bothers me so much.
35 yards, Justin Jefferson. After the game of 12 minutes.
So I'm gonna speed this up. They don't get it. They get a field goal. Okay, great defense again. Now here's where all the crucial stuff comes. We're gonna start with Connor on the drive. Okay, we get the field goal. Great. Fourth quarter, we're still in charge.
That's trying to prove himself. He said, I'm not worried about scoring 30 anymore. I just want to win the game however we have
Second
to.
down. They don't trust him. Look, get off. Get off. Get off. Look at this. Connor's helping. Look at this. Doing his job.
Fighting for 17.
Back to 3rd and 12.
Just 4. Murray goes underneath.
Look at McBride.
Hunting it and
So we're going to go back a second. Because McBride and this is what these guys do. Kyler always throws it before the sticks. And you see how many times McBride and them get this first down. They do such a great job. Watch how strong McBride is here.
And fighting for 17.
Right? So it's 3rd and 12.
The rush is 4.
Short play.
Goes underneath. Trey McBride.
Trey's going to do the rest. Beautiful. Let's waste more time. 3rd and 5.
Draw play. Mercado downhill for the first.
Okay? 3rd and 5, they're running the ball. They don't trust Kyler. Okay? They don't trust him. This is the issue. I don't care if they were trying to get a little close. They don't trust this man. And Mercado did his job. So here we go again. Wasted more time.
We got a picket fence across
okay?
the goal
3rd and goal. Boom.
Play it safe underneath. Trey McBride inside the 5.
Okay? So now we're on the 5. Everybody wanted us now everybody's Monday quarterbacking. Right? Everybody wanted us to take the chance. Everybody wanted us to do this. But I understand why. The defense has been playing great. And if Kyler doesn't get this, right, which he wouldn't have probably, which would have happened is that if they would have tied with the field goal and then won eventually, or they would have came down and scored a touchdown, they would have questioned why. So you can't blame the coach in this situation, right? So everybody knows what happens next. Where I'm furious, and I'm going to show you. So they come down, right? Let's move closer. There's a minute 55 left, right? I want you to pay attention to this. There's 3 timeouts by the Arizona Cardinals. Okay?
Remember, it's Aaron Jones, those
minute 18. Boom.
Darnold will look to throw.
So Aaron's going to score.
From behind, hits Jones out of the backfield.
Boom. Minute 12. Okay? A minute 12. They're going to go up by 1 point. Now I'm going to stop this. I'm going to put my book down. I'm going to explain something to you. If I told you right now, old Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, okay, even Jalen Hurts. If I explained to you Lamar Jackson, if I sat there and explained to you old Matthew Stafford, whatever you want to say, or just a good quarterback in general, I said you're down 1 point, all you need is a field goal to win the game, okay, in the dome, which makes the field goal a little bit easier, so you can go from 50-something. And you got 3 timeouts with a minute something. You'll say, whew, this is excellent. Okay, you can see what happened yesterday with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where Mayfield got them down. They got all you got to do is just get down to the 40-something. We're gonna win this game. Okay, just get us down there. This is where, and Minnesota is not even a difficult team. Okay, Sam Darnold is just. I like Sam Darnold. He's a good quarterback, right? It's not great, so they struggle. They're a type of team. I know their record is 9-2, but something tells me they're like a first-round elimination team, especially if they have to go on the road or something. They're not that type of team, but they're good for sure. They're having a really good year. So what I'm saying is, you could beat this team, but now let's just be smart. Don't mess it up. And this is where quarterbacks separate themselves from great to good to just overrated. And Kyler is overrated, and you're gonna see why. Okay? Again, a minute something with it. Now you switch this around, if you were on the other side, you'd be like, oh shit, they got a minute something, they're gonna win this game. That's way more than enough time. I'm not even saying, because if there was no timeouts, that's still sort of enough time to get out of bounds or spike the ball. There's 3 timeouts. Just don't fuck up. Okay, now let's start the drive.
Minnesota has come all the way back to tie the game.
So it's just running back mesh.
You can watch it.
You're going to just cause interference with the 2 receivers
Great
to the
play.
right. And then
Nothing you can
Aaron
do.
Jones is offset on the left side.
Arizona's defense is exhausted from being on the field all the damn time.
On the right side of the offense, and just asking a lot out of Kaiser Wright.
Here we go.
From his linebacker spot.
Now we're going to start the drive.
That man coverage. Expect a lot of different
2nd and 5.
From Minnesota coming here. It was Grenard that knocked it away. There's the pressure. There's the sack.
No idea. And the video, go back to my other video with Cam Newton, where he says Kyler has to know what the defense is coming. Know your blind spot. Pay attention. He has no clue what is happening. No awareness. This is what killed the game right here. So I'm going to go back a little bit. This is what killed the game.
To match that man coverage. Expect a lot of different.
Okay? Pay attention. Okay? He has to know what's going on. He has to pay attention to where. He's only looking one way. Only one way. No idea. Now look, I want to show you something. I'm going to show you something one more time. Watch Connor. Watch. Look. That right there could have won us the game. Okay? If he paid attention to what's going on, Connor goes out that way. If he stepped up the correct way and held the ball the right way, Connor gets it and he's gone. Okay? That could have got us 30, 40 yards. He's not paying attention. And if you look at the video I showed you with Cam Newton where he's not paying attention, same thing. Connor's open. But because he's looking one way, is not aware, he messes the game up. Okay? I'm going to show it to you one last time. Last time I'm going to show it to you.
To match that man coverage.
Watch Connor. Watch him come out. Just step up. Look. Nope. Because he's looking one way.
First one of the day for the Vikings.
Now it's 4th and 10. Got time. What the hell are you doing?
Lets it fly. Harrison Jr. can't get it picked off.
Now, again.
Murray lets it
no
fly.
arm strength, nothing. I can't. I'm tired. I'm tired of even explaining this. I can't look at his face. I can't look at. This right here was a killer. You understand? This was a killer. Because Seattle won, and we could have just easily tied them, stay the same. And then what could have happened was we could have this week coming up would have been it. We play Seattle coming up. Obviously, it's probably the biggest game of the year for the Arizona Cardinals. But again, we're going to be home. And after this game, we have the Panthers and the Patriots. So for you guys out there, listen to my video. If I hear if Kyler beats the Panthers or the Patriots, and you're like, oh, look, what I tell you about Kyler, I'm going to lose it. These are the games he can't win. Okay? This is what I've been saying. This is what I've been telling everybody. It's frustrating. It's frustrating for me. It's frustrating for real Cardinal fans out there. The coordinator made some mistakes, but at the end of the day, you have to start changing the way you call things, because if you quarterback can't do half the things he's supposed to do, it doesn't work. So here's my worry, and before I end this, somebody wrote online yesterday, they said, oh, we're 1 year behind. And if you go back to my videos, the reason I didn't want us to be average this year, to sneak into the playoffs, is because I'm afraid people are going to think like that. Kyler's had 5 years to figure this out. He has not. And I don't think this is a thing you can figure out. Unless the defense comes in like the old Raven defense and barely gives up any points, I do not think we can figure this out. There's just something about Kyler winning these tough games that doesn't happen. Okay? So I had to make this video because it was back-to-back games in 2 situations that he had his chance to show, and he did not. Okay? Thank you for watching, and I appreciate everybody subscribing. Take care.